All right, you guys, I think this might be my biggest Amazon haul I've ever done. As I'm sure you guys already know, the Amazon Big Spring Sale is currently happening, and obviously I placed a gigantic order, so I thought I would just sit down and unbox it with you guys. Just a really casual video, but I thought it would be fun. I don't do a whole lot of videos like this, so let me know if you like them and I can start doing more unboxings. But yeah, I needed a lot of different things just like around the house and for my daughter, and I was kind of waiting for the sale to place those orders, and then I do have some things in here that are gifted from Amazon sellers. So I'll tell you what they are when I open them, but let's just go ahead and get started. Everything will be linked down below. You can also scan the QR code to shop right here and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I totally just opened this package and did not even realize my camera wasn't recording. So anyways, what we found in that package so far was a pair of jeans. These are from Levi's and they are the cinch barrel jeans. I do own the cinch baggy jeans and sometimes they're just a little bit too baggy for my liking, so I really wanted to try out the barrel leg design. These are only going to be a little bit baggy in your knee and then taper in a bit at the ankle. I really like the wash of these, and the coolest part of these jeans is the cinch design in the back. So it has a little button that you can use to tighten it at your waist, which I think is really cool. So they're going to kind of like snatch you in at your waist but still have that barrel look, and everyone just raves about the Levi's jeans. So I wanted to try out another pair, and then the only other thing that I opened before I realized that I needed to press record is this little active skirt from CRZ Yoga. CRZ Yoga is one of my favorite brands from Amazon. I'm actually wearing their leggings now, the Butterlux leggings I talk about all the time. I'm sure you guys know if you watch my channel. These leggings that I'm wearing now have the exact same fabric composition as the Lululemon Align leggings, like identical. So I'm always raving about those, but I wanted to try out this little skirt. It does look kind of small when I'm holding it up here, but it just has a really stretchy waistband at the top, and in the front it completely looks like a skirt, which I really love because I'm not a big fan of active shorts. I feel like they just like bunch up between your legs. So I really like an active short that looks like a skirt in the front, but in the back you can tell it's actually shorts. Speaking of CRZ Yoga leggings, I have another pair here. These I have not tried. They're the exact same material, it feels like, but they have that kind of like hidden scrunch detail on the butt there, which I think is pretty flattering. I don't like it to be too dramatic, but if it is a more subtle design, I think it can look really good. So we're gonna test these out because they are my favorite leggings. I was like, you know what? I should probably try the little scrunch butt from my favorite brand. And that is exactly what I did. And regardless, I just know I love those leggings, so I'm sure I will get a lot of use out of them. Okay, these two things I don't even think were on sale, but I want to do a car restock video. If you don't know, I just bought a brand new car, which I've never done in my entire life. I've never owned a new car, and now is the time, and I want to do one of those cute like stock my car with me videos on Instagram. So this is something that I got for that video. I want to keep like just some little snacks in my car that won't melt, of course, but you know, things like pretzels or granola bars that'll keep in the car, anything like that, and it'll be good to have on the go as a mom especially. And I thought this was cute. It's just very neutral. It looks kind of dirty though. It's like dusty or something. So I don't know. I'll have to clean that. And then this is just something that I got to go in Ella's Easter basket this year. But it's one of those like ribbons that she can like dance and twirl with, which I know she's going to absolutely love. She loves dancing and singing right now, and honestly just like waving stuff around. So this is so cute. Honestly, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Ooh, this is a lash extension kit, and this was so affordable. So I wanted to try it out because I've tried another brand of lash extensions at home that were kind of expensive, and these actually had really good reviews. So I'm gonna test them out and see how they do, but it's just a bunch of really small like individual lashes. I think they come in different lengths, and then of course you get the lash bond and lash seal. So these are supposed to last for about a week, I believe. Some people said they lasted like 3 to 4 days. I think it probably depends on what you're doing and how rough you are with them. But I really wanted to try them because I want some lashes that look good and natural, that are easy to do, that don't irritate my eyes. And I'm on the hunt because the other ones that I tried were not very comfortable. So anyways, I'll report back on these. Okay, coffee break before we get into our next package. Next up, ooh, See, this is one that was actually gifted by an Amazon seller. So I use this platform and you can kind of work with brands and they will offer to send you things. And I only accept the ones that I actually think that I would use, but this seemed really cool to me. It is by the brand Ulo or Ulo. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but this is a wine purifier. So you put it on top of your wine glass and it is supposed to remove sulfites, aerate your wine, and chill your wine all with one device. I am so excited to use this. I don't drink a whole lot anymore, but when I do, it's typically wine. If this works well, I feel like this is going to be such a great gift idea. You guys know I do a lot of gift guides here on my channel, so I'm always testing things out that I think would be great gifts. And this one is so cool for all of my wine lovers. You're just gonna sit it on top of your wine glass just like that and then pour the wine in the top there. This machine is going to aerate your wine, remove the sulfites like I said. I always thought it was sulfates, but it's sulfites, and chill it at the same time. Oh, okay. And chill it at the same time. I guess this is just like a little stand for it. I don't know. That's cute. I love this already. Okay, so I'm actually going to use this tonight because I'm going over to my mom's to have a little girls' night. So I will report back on this, but it is a really cool device. Oh, and it came with a bunch of filters too, which is kind of nice. Keep that in mind for Mother's Day. This is teeny tiny, and I believe it is another one that was gifted to me. So this is the Duo Brush On Lash Adhesive. Very simple, but I knew I would use something like this. I use the Duo Lash Glue anyways, and whenever I'm using strip lashes, I always need this. Next up, we have something that I ordered, which is kind of boring, but it is the Annie's Snack Variety Pack. These are just going to be great for my little snack bag. So I'm gonna put some of these in there. I got some granola bars and probably some pretzels, and that is probably it because I don't want anything that's gonna get like melted. But this little pack was on sale and it came with the cheddar bunnies, bunny grams, and cheddar squares. Oh, and then also in here we have two of my favorite brow pencils. These were not on sale, but I just desperately needed these. I got them in the black brown shade, and this is the best brow pencil on the market. It is so thin. I use it like every single day. Next up, we have a few different things in here, and this one is like completely smashed, but luckily it is just a box of ibuprofen. This is also kind of for my car restock video. These are just like individual packets of ibuprofen. I always need ibuprofen for like headaches or anything if I'm like injured at all, or like back pain. I struggle with that chronically. So yeah, I just wanted to put these in my car. So that's gonna be a big mess to clean up. This is another thing that I got for my daughter's Easter basket. These are the Melissa and Doug binoculars. And for whatever reason, my daughter Ella has been very into binoculars lately. She talks about them all the time. We go to this like one play place that has a little set of binoculars and she always loves playing with them. So I was like, you know what? That is perfect. I'm gonna get her binoculars because I always try to get things that she's actually gonna use that aren't just junk taking up space. Ooh, next we have a pair of pants, our first fashion item. And these I'm kind of nervous about, you guys, because I'm not really sure if they're my style. They're kind of like a barrel leg, but they're very flowy. I don't know, they look so comfortable, and on the model they looked really good. So we'll see, but they have really stretchy elastic at the top, and like I said, they're really flowy and they're kind of like tapered in at the bottom and honestly a little bit cropped, but I think they're gonna be great with like sandals. And I just got them in like that neutral brown color. And then we have a beauty item. This is from OGX and it is their Bond Protein Repair Heat Protectant Spray. I'm almost out of my heat protectant spray, so I needed a new one anyways, and I've heard a lot of really good things about this brand and specifically about their Bond Repair line, which is supposed to just be really good for protecting damaged hair or even treating damaged hair, like fixing the actual split ends. So I don't know, I wanted to give this a try. This is another thing that was gifted to me and I'm so excited. I actually already opened this. It is by the brand La Jolie Muse. I actually have a couple of their candles already. I've mentioned them to you guys. They're so beautiful when it comes to the packaging and the scents are incredible. I use them a lot with my candle warmer, but this one I was so excited to try. It is in the scent Pistachio Macaroon, and as soon as I opened the box, I could smell the scent and I am already obsessed. First of all, it kind of matches my little sweatshirt here. This is a really old sweatshirt, by the way, if you're wondering, but it's from Aerie. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I'm obsessed, you guys. And look at the packaging, you guys. This really does look like an Anthropologie candle, but it's from Amazon. And this is a 2-wick candle. It's a decent size, honestly, but it just smells so good. Like, I cannot wait to burn this. The scent is so strong. Oh, I will be repurchasing that. I just love the pistachio. Like truly think of a pistachio macaroon. Like if you walk into a bakery and you just get hit with that like nutty sweet scent, that is exactly what it is. All right, moving on to this side. Oh, this was something that must have been gifted also, because I'm like, I don't even remember these, but they are cold therapy socks. Okay, kind of interesting. I feel like my husband is going to be interested in these, but they're in a pink color, which is really cute, and they are used to help relieve foot pain and discomfort. So if you come home from a long day and you just like have feet that are really hurting, these could be good. But yeah, you just like freeze the socks, I think, and then you just slip your foot right inside. Very interesting. Or at least you just like freeze the ice packs. I think that's what it is. So there's ice packs included. Very cool. It actually says that they help with the side effects of chemotherapy, which is awesome. Guess we'll see what's in this little thing. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. This is a self tanner. This is the Saint Tropez Supreme Violet self tanner. I saw this on social media and it just had the most natural looking deep brown tan, and that is what I'm looking for. I love my loving tan, but sometimes when I'm really pale, I feel like it can lean a little bit orange. So I kind of just wanted to try something that was a bit more olive, and that is exactly what this claims to be. So I actually plan to test this out either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, very soon. All right, breaking out the scissors here. We're dwindling the pile. This was another gifted product from the brand Jiu. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I probably just butchered it, but this is a K-beauty brand, and these are the Skin Cell Renewal and Rejuvenation Toning and Brightening Face Pads. So this is just like another one of those toner pads that are really popular right now. These are actually like viral on TikTok. So I was kind of interested in trying them out, and I do love a toner pad. There is just something so hydrating about them. So yeah, that is what they look like. And I just usually like put one on my cheek over here, one on this cheek. Ooh, they're like dripping super wet, which is great because I hate a toner pad that's like not even that hydrating or wet. It just feels dry on your skin, but those seem like they're gonna be really good. And they also match my sweatshirt. Okay, moving along. I feel like most of the stuff I ordered is in that gigantic box back there. Okay, this is some of the stuff I ordered. So this is adorable. It's a little keychain from the brand Casemate, and it's basically just a miniature of their little jelly tote bag. And I did order a jelly tote bag. I don't have it yet. It is supposed to get delivered today, but I wanted to go ahead and film this video. So I'll insert a video here once I have it, but this is just so cute. I think it is going to be perfect for bringing to the pool or the beach. And I really loved the bow detail on the strap. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm absolutely gonna attach my little matching keychain that also has the little bow detail. A couple of boring things. I needed a new micro SD card. This one is 512 gigabytes, which is pretty big. So this I'm gonna use for vlogging. I also needed a new tube of one of my favorite mascaras ever. This is the Maybelline Firework mascara. It works so well. And I completely finished my other tube. So wanted to grab a new one. And then this is just like an SD card reader so that I can transfer my files that I film onto my laptop. So got that. And then we have a little dress. Oh, I remember this. This is so pretty. I actually have tried this on in the long version and I loved it, but I saw that they made it in a short version. So I wanted to try it on. So this is like a really pretty teal color. It's in like a satin material, and it actually does have two little sashes that you tie in the front. But I think that is kind of what it'll look like eventually. I don't know. I thought that would be a cute little date night outfit, or you could do it for a girls' night or vacation, really anything. We have another beauty product. This is a sunscreen from the brand Kopari. And I actually owned this last year in the rose gold shade, and I really loved it, but I kind of wanted to try out the gold this summer. I can't believe it's that time of year again. We're already talking about summer and vacation and sunscreen, but here we are. So I went ahead and grabbed this. I do have a vacation coming up in like May, which is honestly sooner than you think. So I'll already have this on hand, and it is just the prettiest sunscreen ever. It leaves your skin so glowy. Also, my daughter is 100% supposed to be taking a nap right now, and she's not. I just checked the camera and she is up just yapping away. I'm sure all of the moms out there can relate to me on that when you look at the camera and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be a long night. Anyways, this is another gifted product. It is from Peach and Lily. I love their stuff. Actually, they send a lot of PR to me, which I'm very grateful for. This is their new Glass Skin Refining Serum. Anything that says glass skin, I'm like, yes, please. That sounds amazing. And I love the packaging of this one because it's just a really simple pump. But yeah, this is just supposed to be brightening, smoothing, firming, hydrating, all of the great things. Actually, let's do this big one at the top, which I already know what this is just based on how heavy it is because I did order another case of my favorite Bloom Pop drinks. I have been obsessed with these, you guys. And a lot of you have told me you also love them, which I completely understand because they're like so good. They only have 3 grams of sugar. They're a prebiotic drink, so they're actually good for your gut health, but they kind of taste like a little sweet treat. Like if I'm having a craving for something sweet and I don't need anything else to eat, I will usually grab one of these because they just kind of like satisfy that craving. Or if you crave soda a lot, these are a really nice alternative. This is another piece from CRZ Yoga. I just got another pair of leggings. I loved this green color and I just kind of wanted some like actual workout leggings from them that had the pocket on the side. So yeah, I opted for these, which are really cute. Like I said, the color is kind of what sold me. Oh, get it? This is another gifted product. This is from the brand Pink Stork, and it is their creatine. So my husband is very into fitness and health and weightlifting and all of that, and he has been trying to get me to take creatine forever now, and I've always kind of been against it just because, I don't know, I just didn't know much about it, and I was like, I don't even weightlift anymore, so why should I take that? But I feel like it's gained so much popularity lately, and there are actually a lot of other benefits, especially for women, so I wanted to kind of give it a try, even though he tried to get me to do this a long time ago, so he's probably sitting over there like, I told you so, but we're gonna finally give it a try. This is a unflavored creatine powder. So you have 5 grams of creatine per serving and it comes with 30 servings. But I plan to just add this to my coffee in the morning, or you could even add it to like a smoothie, possibly even like an electrolyte drink. I don't know if it's gonna make that too thick. I will have to test it out. But yeah, it recommends to take it before or after you work out, but even if you don't work out, like I said, I've heard of just so many other benefits like mental clarity, muscle retention. If you are on like a GLP-1 like I am, I've heard it's really good to add in with that. We have another beauty product here. This is from the brand Cycler. This is their glycolic acid exfoliating body spray, which sounded very interesting to me. Just because I feel like you usually hear about like exfoliating body scrubs or even body serums, but not really a spray like this. So I wanted to try it out because I definitely need all of the exfoliation I can get at times, especially when you have like texture on the back of your arms, or if you just want to get your spray tan off. It says it's going to resurface to smooth, rough texture and target uneven skin tone. I've also just been really interested in trying different products from this brand. I have their body wash and their lotion, and I've really been liking those two so far. Let's switch over to here because I believe this is a gifted product that I think is very interesting. So I'm really excited to show you guys this one. So it's called Change Up Kids, and this is literally a pop-up tent that your kids can change in. So if you are taking your kids to the beach or maybe you go camping, I can't think of any other uses, but I'm just gonna keep this in my car and I can almost guarantee you we will definitely find a use for it. I don't think that I should do it. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to like pop it up right now. Oh, this is gonna like whack me. Look at that. This is huge. Oh my God, that was so small and this is gigantic. I feel like I could even get in this and change, which could be the move, honestly. Yeah, so you literally can just like get in there, change your clothes really quickly. You have a private place to do so. And this is thick, so nothing's getting through. No one's gonna be able to see you through it. And whenever you're done, you just fold it right back up and it fits in this little bag, which I'm gonna have to do that later probably. What is happening? I don't know how to fold it up. Okay, probably shouldn't have opened it here in this like tiny little room when I have such a mess around me, but that seems so cool. I'm very excited about it. Okay, and then this is actually a set of new lights for down here in my studio, so I'm not gonna open that. It's very heavy and very big. So those are the Smart Metal LED light kit, and I'm hoping that they are just like a little bit more compact than the big studio lights that I have down here in my studio now. This room is just a little bit too small for the lights I have currently, and they're really old and they're just like not quite as bright as they used to be, and I cannot find a decent replacement bulb for them, so I just went ahead and upgraded. Looks like we have a little matching set. This is from the brand Trendy Queen, and it just comes with a little pair of shorts. These are so soft. Oh my gosh, I want to put these on like right now. They just have elastic at the top, and then the matching shirt is just an oversized t-shirt. So very simple. I'm a little nervous about this one though because it's almost like too stretchy. I feel like if your t-shirts are too stretchy, they can look a little bit weird if you have like a bigger chest. I don't know. It just cannot be the look that you're going for sometimes. So we'll see about that. And then also in this package, we have a little dust buster vacuum. I kind of wanted this for in my house, of course. It's like really convenient for that, but I mostly wanted this for inside of my new car. I just want to like keep something in there that I can constantly use to vacuum up all of the dog hair and the crumbs. If you're a mom, you know your car gets so messy so quickly. And like I said, I just got a new car and I really want to try to keep it as nice as possible for a long time. So hopefully this will help. And like I said, I have 2 dogs that have to ride in my car from time to time. So I'm going to need this, and it had over 100,000 reviews, you guys. So I'm really hopeful for that. It was on sale for like $40 or $50. And I've tried a lot of those like cheap little car vacuums that are like this big. They don't do anything. They're not powerful enough. So I just went ahead and got one that was like in that mid price range. This is another gifted product, and I have used their stuff before. This is from the brand SolaWave, and they sent over one of their LED face masks, which I do already have one from other brands, but I really want to put together a video kind of comparing 4 LED masks that I have right now, because they can all be so different. Even the ones that I already own do different things, and some of them are horribly uncomfortable and some are a little bit more comfortable. So I thought it would be a cool video just to kind of like go over all of that stuff. But yeah, here is what this one looks like. It's just a silicone material. It fits right over your face, and it has all of the LED lights. So obviously you're gonna get all of the benefits from the LED. And this one actually has 4 different light wavelengths, which is kind of cool. I do actually already own the SolaWave neck and chest LED mask, and I really love that one. So I wanted to try out this one, and I'll probably end up giving it to my mom after I film that video. Alrighty, you guys, only 2 more boxes, but I have a feeling these are packed. You're probably like, what is this girl's problem? Why do we have so many Amazon packages? And honestly, I don't know. So this is another product that I got for my car. This is one of those expandable trunk organizers, which I have wanted for so long. And I just didn't really want to spend the money with my old car because, I don't know. I'm just like the kind of person where if I am like done with something, I just don't put a lot of money into it. And I knew I wasn't going to have my car for very long, and I didn't want to get something that would fit in my old car when I knew I was going to eventually upgrade. So I just waited, and now I bought this one, which I'm so excited about because I do think that I will really get a lot of use out of this. So it's really long, and it has like a bunch of organization spaces in here. It has these things that you can like put down inside so it stays flat. But I just plan to keep stuff in here like the vacuum or blankets for when my daughter needs them, snacks, of course, or stuff for my dogs, like things that we constantly need when we're out and about. And I really like the color of this one, and already I'm just impressed with the quality. Like, this is heavy duty. Okay, and lastly, we have this big box. Inside here, we have a pack of these African net sponges. These are from the brand Kitsch, but you can get them from like a lot of different brands. These are so interesting to me, and I was actually recommended to get one of these by the girl who does my Brazilian waxes. So a little bit TMI, but if you are a girly listening to this and you struggle with ingrown hairs down there, you really should be exfoliating, but obviously you don't want to use like some weird body scrub that's fragranced and all of that. So the best thing that you can do is get a net like this, like something that is just going to exfoliate with the material. Obviously, this is also good just to exfoliate your whole body after a self tanner and it's kind of getting splotchy. You can take this and like rub all over your body to really get the excess self tan off before you do it again. So this comes with 3 of them, which is great because if you are using it in your downstairs area, you might want to have a separate one for that and then use another one on your body. I don't know, but I just wanted to grab these and give them a try. This is another little 2-piece set, and this one is actually from the brand Hanes, and this just looks so cute. Who would have thought I'm buying like a little 2-piece set from Hanes? But I love this. It actually even has the little stretchy elastic band that says Hanes on the top, and this is the material that I was looking for compared to this one. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, but this is exactly what I wanted. It's like thin, stretchy, soft, and I can just already tell this is going to be the exact fit that I wanted. side. So this is like in a hot pink color, but it does come in some neutral color options, and all of these are so cute. That is going to be a favorite. Next, we have a pair of sunglasses, and honestly, I'm not really sure about these, so you guys will have to tell me if you like them or not. I feel like I'm not usually an aviator girl, but these have also been trending, and it's kind of my job to test out the trends, see what I think, and so I grabbed these. I really liked the gold piece here in the middle, so I don't know, do we like these? Should I return them? I mean, I think they're kind of cute. I mean, for an aviator, this is definitely what I would pick. I got another set of my favorite nipple covers that I talk about all the time. These are from Nippy's Skin. And actually, these are a little bit different than the ones that I have, because the ones I have are just like your basic circle. And these actually have the little thing right here that is kind of like a lifting tab. So you're gonna like put it on and then take the tab and kind of like lift up. So it's supposed to be lifting, very flattering. So yeah, we'll see about those. I honestly just needed a new pair anyways. Mine were kind of getting a little old and dingy, so happy to have those, and I got them on sale. Oh, I got a little matching top actually to go with the CRZ yoga leggings, like the green ones. I wanted a little matching top. I live in matching athleisure sets. 9 times out of 10, I will just throw on something like this with a little hoodie or jacket and call it a day. So I love that. It's like a little square neck tank. These are the Oats Overnight, and I have talked about these as well. I love them for like an easy, quick breakfast in the morning, and I went ahead and grabbed another variety pack when they were on sale. They're just really great if you don't like cooking in the morning, but you still want like a decent breakfast with some protein. These have 20 grams of protein for the strawberries and cream flavor, mocha dream, you even have cookies and cream, banana bread, peanut butter cup. Is this like a sweeter variety pack? Maybe. I don't know if I meant to get this one. Either way, I have liked most of the flavors I've tried from them, and like I said, that is just something that I consistently use when I'm making breakfast. We have another little Kitsch product. I thought this would make a really cute Mother's Day gift, so I got this to include in a little gift guide I'm doing. So it's a paddle brush, but you can actually attach little charms to it. I also needed more of my favorite stain treater. This is just like the little refill bag. So I already have the little bottle, and I love that they sell this little pouch, because then I can just pay less for this and refill my bottle, which is perfect. And this was also on sale. It is the Miss Mouth's Messy Eater. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. I feel like everyone talks about it, but it really is the best thing to get out stains. This is another thing that I got for my car. These are basically just like a big roll of microfiber towels. I got them in pink, of course, because I thought that would be cute, but you just like tear them away. You can use this to clean your screen in your car, to clean your leather seats. I mean, really anything in your car. I feel like these are just going to be so handy, and this is like a giant roll that was on sale. This is another product from the brand Cycler. It is one of their body oils. Like I said, I was just wanting to try out stuff from this brand, and this one is in the scent Vanilla Verve, which I've actually heard so much about. I'm not usually a vanilla girl, but this is definitely their most popular fragrance. So I was like, I guess I'll try it out. But I mean, it really does just kind of smell like a basic vanilla. If you like vanilla, I'm sure you'll like it. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Billie Eilish vanilla fragrance, like the original. That is like almost identical. But anyways, I feel like that'll be good for layering. Okay, this I'm not gonna take out right now, but I don't know if you can see, but it's one of those drink organizers that you put in the fridge and you can just like slam your sodas into it. I don't know why I said slam. I mean, you don't have to slam them, but you can just slide them into the organizer and then easily pull one out each time you need it. So yeah, I just got that to organize our drinks a little bit better. This is a blanket, and we are almost done, you guys. I know this is like the longest video ever. And I got this because it kind of looked like it might be a dupe for the very popular Lola blankets. And I actually have a Lola blanket, and it is just like one of the best things ever. I'm not even kidding. I love that blanket. And this one kind of looked similar online, and I feel like it does have like the same look, but right off the bat, it's like nowhere near like the Lola one. Like if you've ever felt the Lola blanket, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like stretchy, it's almost like weighted. And this is just like a normal everyday blanket. I mean, it's soft on the other side. I mean, it's cute, don't get me wrong, but there is such a uniqueness to the Lola one that you really cannot get with anything else. All right, we're almost done. This is something that I just needed. It is the Slumber Tot for my daughter. She is like getting to the age of growing completely out of a pack and play. It is very tight whenever she sleeps in a pack and play. She's 3. And while she could just like sleep in a normal bed, she's still very used to sleeping in her crib. She's actually not transitioned to a toddler bed yet. She hasn't really wanted to, so we're not gonna force it. Anyways, we have the slumber pod, the little blackout tent thing, and I realized that they actually made an inflatable toddler bed that goes right inside of the slumber pod. So this is going to be so essential for us this summer when we're taking trips. You literally just like inflate it and it is her own little bed, and she just loves like her own little space. So she's gonna love this. It's gonna be great for her. It's great for toddlers 2 to 6. And this actually includes the pump to be able to blow it up, and it includes a little carry bag. So that was also on sale, which I was really happy about during the big spring sale. Alrighty, and last in here we just have a little swimsuit, and honestly I'm not even sure about this. I thought it looked cute on the model, but I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of between sizes with swimsuits a lot, and Amazon is tough because they usually come as a set and you have to get like the same size in the top and the bottom. So I don't know, the top of this looks a little small for me, so I don't know. We'll see, but I liked the little black and white combo. But that is everything for this gigantic Amazon unboxing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. I don't typically buy this much from Amazon at one time, you guys. Please don't think I'm insane. I mean, I'm a little insane, but obviously I do this for a job. I needed a bunch of stuff. I got sent a bunch of stuff, which I'm very grateful for, and I just love sharing it with you guys so I can test it out, let you know if it's good, if it's not good before you buy it. So let me know if you have tried any of these things in the comment section down below. If you're not, please subscribe to my channel. I would absolutely love to have you. It was so fun hanging out with you today. I feel like I'm just chatting with friends, even though I'm literally just talking to a camera. But yeah, I always love reading your comments, so definitely leave those. And like I said, everything will be linked down below if you are interested in anything. I hope you guys are having such a lovely day, and if you do stick around, I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!